Here we go, 23,449. We've got the Series 2 again. Eric tried to catch up to me on the last case, to try to beat me once today, and he came close. Didn't win, though. Celebrini was good.
Good with Celebrini every time.
Yeah, but the Hudson, I got the Hudson red.
Sure.
Like, all right, what are we aiming for? What do you guys have in here? Who's got some spots in this one? Give me some targets to crush. Portrait of Casey for the Devils. Young Guns of Kemp for Oilers. Playlist for the Avalanche of Makar. What teams do you guys have in here? Black and white variant canvas of Skinner for the Oilers. On Tour Speckle for LA. And an Olala for Boston of Swayman. We got an on tour for Florida. Young Guns of Honzik for Calgary. Electricity for the Islanders of Barzil. On a heater of Terry for the Ducks. Teammates for Anaheim. And a playlist for the Montreal Canadiens Suzuki. We got a canvas of Perfetti for the Jets. Renewed of Kachuk for Ottawa. On tour for Winnipeg Jets. Deluxe number to 250 for the Red Wings of Rasmussen. Dazzlers for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Renewed of Gensel for the Penguins. So you want Detroit floor. All right, no problem. I just got you a nice Detroit there. Zellweger, Speckle, welcome aboard for the Ducks. Luchenko for the Flyers. Young Guns and a Celebrini, welcome aboard for the Sharks. Bang of Pareko for the Blues. We got a Young Guns teammates for Montreal. Electricity of Eklund for the Sharks. Canvas for Utah of Schmaltz. Bang of Hedman for Tampa. And an Olala for Calgary of Wolf. Canvas of Palmieri for the Islanders. Portrait Zellweger for the Ducks. Olala for Seattle of Grubauer. Outburst Silver Young Guns for Utah of Zuber. We got a Young Guns of Prishapov for Avs. And a welcome aboard of Doan for Utah. We got a canvas Young Guns for the Devils of Casey. Young Guns retro of Suzuki from Montreal. On tour of Carolina. Ciao, ciao. All right, box number 2. So I don't know what we consider would be the bigger hit, either the Hudson or the high gloss Larkin. They're both pretty sizable ones today. Bang of Timo Meier for the Devils. Young Guns of Johansson for the Red Wings. Olala for the Avalanche of Georgiev. Canvas of Hughes for the Devils. Renewed of Kachuk for Calgary. On tour for Washington. What do you guys think would be the bigger of the two? Electricity Speckle of Eklund for the Sharks. Klapka for Calgary Young Guns. Electricity of Marchand for Boston. We got a fluorescent of Siplikov for the Islanders. On a heater of Kucherov for Tampa Speckle. And a Bork for the Dallas Stars. Welcome aboard. Canvas of Timo Meier for the Devils. A bang of Thompson for Buffalo. Olala for the Jets of Hellebuck. Bang of Wilson for Capitals. Siplikov for the Islanders Young Guns. Welcome aboard for Pittsburgh of McGroarty. On a heater of Reinhardt for Florida. Cutter Gauthier and Zellweger for Anaheim. Teammates Young Guns. Playlist of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Canvas of Vlasic for Chicago. Portraits for the Rangers of Othman. Oh la la for Philly of Urson. Deluxe number to 250 of Freddie Anderson for Carolina. Dazzlers for the Leafs of Matthews. And a Rantanen renewed for the Avs. Outburst Silver for the Minnesota Wild of Goudreau. Young Guns for Seattle of Morrison. Electricity of Zegras for Anaheim. We got a POE for the Anaheim Ducks of Zellweger. Renewed for Dallas of Ottinger. On tour for Minnesota. Bang of Patterson, Vancouver. Lee, LA Kings, Young Guns. Oh la la for Buffalo of Luukkonen. So here's what I will do, guys, also to keep you guys going on some other breaks. Give me 1 second. Fluorescent of Graf for the Sharks. On tour Speckle of Tampa Bay. Electricity of Raymond for the Red Wings. Any of the older breaks, so the SBX, SB Game Used, Team Select, the Chancer McDavid. I'll do 3 overtime packs if we fill them tonight. Portrait of Ogren for Minnesota. Young Guns of Philp for the Oilers. And a playlist of Bedard for Chicago. As a thank you for helping him fill. I would appreciate that. On a heater of Johnson for Dallas. Young Guns of Zuber for Utah. Playlist for the Penguins of Crosby. On tour for the Red Wings. Bossy for the Boston Bruins Young Guns. Oh la la for the Devils of Vonacek. Ooh, Black Portrait Parallel, Draisaitl for the Oilers. Dazzlers of Hughes for the Devils. And a renewed for the Hawks of DeBrincat. Canvas of Carlson for the Golden Knights. McDavid renewed for the Oilers. And a portrait for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. We've got an on-tour of Utah. Young Guns of Allen for Chicago. And an oh-la-la of Gustafson for Minnesota. We got a Celebrini Welcome Aboard Speckle for the Sharks. In the same pack, a Young Guns of Mishkov for Philly. And a Geeky for Tampa. Welcome aboard. We've got a canvas of Sanderson for Ottawa, on tour for Buffalo, and electricity point for Tampa. We've got a canvas of Zibanejad for the Rangers, a bang of Sanheim for Philly, electricity of Kachuk for Ottawa. Outburst Silver Young Guns for Chicago of Allen. We got a Cardwell for the Sharks Young Guns and a welcome aboard Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. It seems like that's the only one in the set that has the wrong team pictured, so that's good. Canvas of Hughes and Matthews, which would be a random. Stutzel renewed for Ottawa, and a bang of Pelech for the Islanders. So that's the good news of that. There's only one in the set. We've got a bang for Washington of Carlson, a Young Guns of Kolosov for Philly, Nazar welcome aboard for Chicago. We've got a clear cut for the Blue Jackets of Corrali. Speckle, Kapanen, Bang. And we've got, for the Blues, and a Joseph Wool-Olala for the Maple Leafs. Canvas of Seth Jones for the Hawks. Robertson renewed for the Dallas Stars. On tour for the New Jersey Devils. Oh la la, black variant of Gibson for the Ducks. Logan Couture Dazzlers for San Jose. Vasilevsky Young Guns for Tampa, renewed. We got a speckled playlist of Suzuki for Montreal. Koch for Utah Young Guns. Oh la la, Gibson for the Ducks. Bang of Jones for the Hawks. Geeky Young Guns for Tampa. Electricity of Kachuk for Florida. We got a canvas of Coleman for Calgary. Portraits of Will Smith for San Jose. And a playlist for Florida of Barkov. Canvas of Gudas for Anaheim. On the heater, McDavid for the Oilers. Oh la la for Carolina of Anderson. On tour, Chicago. Teammates of Philly. And a Bolduc for the Blues. Welcome aboard. Outburst Silver for the Devils. Jack Hughes. Young Guns of Comesso for the Hawks. Electricity Caulfield for Montreal. Canvas Young Guns for the Sharks of Cooley. Renewed of Panarin for the Rangers. And a Bang of Makar for the Avs. Portraits of Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. Young Guns of Butler for Columbus. And a playlist of Kucherov for Tampa. We've got a black and white canvas variant for Carolina of Brent Burns. A Bang speckle of Miller for Vancouver. Playlist for Minnesota, Kaprizov. On a heater, Nylander for the Leafs. Ratty for Utah Young Guns. Welcome aboard of Honzik for Calgary. Canvas for Ottawa, Batherson. Renewed of Robert Thomas for the Blues. And a Bang of Jack-Eye for Montreal. We've got a Dazzlers of Marchand for Boston. Renewed Austin Matthews for the Leafs. And a red outburst of Sordif, number /25 for the Panthers. Red outburst number /25. Oh la la, Grubauer Speckle for Seattle. Gills for Florida Young Guns. Oh la la of Ottinger for Dallas. On tour, Montreal. McGroarty Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights playlist. Canvas of Eriksson Ek for Minnesota. On a heater for Pittsburgh Malkin. Electricity Boldy for Minnesota. Canvas for the Avs of Rantanen. Portraits of Stan Coven for Dallas. Welcome aboard, Luchenko for Philly. Portraits for the Avs of Makar. Teammates Young Guns for Montreal. Oh la la of Saros for the Preds. Outburst Silver for LA of Gavrikov. Young Guns for the Sharks of Cooley. Electricity of Konechny for Philly. Canvas of Gustafson for Minnesota. Renewed of Larkin for the Red Wings. On tour for Colorado. Portraits McDavid Oilers. We got a Celebrini Mishkov Young Guns, which will be a random. And a Montembeau for Montreal. Oh la la. We've got an on a heater of Kane for the Red Wings. Zuber for Utah Young Guns. Oh la la for Chicago of Mrazek. Ooh, Young Guns clear cut for the Avalanche of Steinberg. Speckled portraits for the Oilers of Draisaitl. Electricity of Stone for Vegas. On tour Philadelphia, Young Guns of Kemp for the Oilers. Playlist for the Dallas Stars of Robertson. Population count 500 of Dean for the Blues. Dazzlers of Saros for the Preds. Renewed for Dallas of Hintz. Canvas of Neighbors for the Blues. Kaprizov renewed for Minnesota. Portrait of Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. Portrait of Mukhamadullin for the Sharks. Richie Young Guns for the Avs. Electricity for the Capitals of Ovechkin. Welcome aboard for Utah Speckle of Doan. Bussy for the Boston Bruins Young Guns. And a Mishkov welcome aboard for Philly. Canvas of Yossi for the Preds. On tour for the Blue Jackets. And a Electricity of Nylander for the Maple Leafs. We've got a canvas of Lindgren for the Caps. Bang of Carlson for the Penguins. And a Electricity of Hughes for the Devils. We got a Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens of Kapanen. Welcome aboard of Zellweger for the Ducks. Young Guns Elper Silver of Cardwell for San Jose. Thought we had a Celebrini there for a second. We got a Young Guns canvas for LA of Lee. Renewed of Aho for Carolina. On tour for Vegas. Bang of Matthews for the Leafs. Hallinan for the Devils Young Guns. Electricity of Pettersson for Vancouver. All right, let's start it off here. Oh, saved. Speckle Electricity of Barzal for the Islanders. Kopitar, LA. Aho, Carolina. Ronton in Colorado. Malkin, Pittsburgh. Kreider, Rangers. Werenski, Blue Jackets. Speckle for Buffalo of Dahlin. Barzal, Islanders. Eklund, Sharks. Bedard, Chicago. Forsberg, Nashville. Johnson, Dallas. Kadri, Calgary. Cal Connor, Jets. Hyman, Oilers. McCann, Seattle. Speckle, Pettersson, Vancouver. Thomas, Blues. Dahlin, Buffalo. Keller, Black Variant Electricity for Utah. We got playlist of Draisaitl Oilers, Ovechkin Capitals, Speckle Makar for the Avs, Suzuki Montreal, Makar for the Avs, Boston Pasternak, Matthews Leafs, Panarin Rangers, Aho Canes, McKinnon Avs, McDavid for the Oilers. Portraits of Dean for the Blues, Draisaitl for the Oilers, Speckle of Lambert for Winnipeg, Mishkov for Philly, Nazar for Chicago, Doan for Utah, McAvoy Boston, Celebrini Sharks, Lambert for the Jets, Nadeau Canes, Dahlin Buffalo, Suzuki Montreal, Bolduc for the Blues, Bryson Vancouver or Vegas, Melu Montreal, Geeky Tampa, Hudson Montreal, Ovechkin Caps, and Nadeau for Carolina Speckled. Oh la la, we've got a Sorokin Islanders, Fleury Minnesota, Florida Bobrovsky, Demko Vancouver, Skinner Ed Money, Jari Pittsburgh, Grubauer Seattle, Wolf Calgary, Swayman Boston, Olmark Ottawa, Swayman Speckle for Boston, Merzlikins Columbus, Decord for Seattle, Wolf Speckle for Calgary, Shesterkin for the Rangers, Hill for Vegas, Vasilevsky Tampa, Lindgren Washington, Binnington for the Blues. On a heater, Kucherov Tampa, Eichel Vegas, Panarin Rangers, Matthews Leafs, Matthews Speckle for the Leafs, Pasternak Boston, McKinnon for the Avs. On tour, Rangers, Blues, Flames, Ducks, Kraken, Islanders, Sharks, Preds, Bruins, a black variant for the Blues, a speckled variant for the Blues, Lightning, Kings, Sens, Leafs, Canucks, Oilers, Stars, Penguins, speckled, Calgary. Welcome aboard, Hudson for the Canadians, Stankoven Dallas, Ogren Wild, Wallsteed Wild, Doan Utah, Celebrini Sharks, Othman Rangers, Casey Devils, Maylou Canadians, Smith Sharks, Bang of Miller Canucks, Kapanen Blues, Ovechkin Caps, Pasternak Bruins, Bouchard speckled for the Oilers, Hronik Vancouver, Bouchard Oilers, Gudas Ducks, Darlene for Buffalo. We got Dazzlers Eichel Vegas, Barkov Florida, Hopkins Oilers, McAvoy Boston, Pink of Power for Buffalo, McCann Seattle, Power Buffalo. Renewed Kyrou for the Blues, Caulfield Montreal, Hyman Leafs, Fox Rangers, McAvoy Boston, Sider Red Wings, Teravainen Hawks, Hughes Devils, Makar Avs, Hellebuck Jets, Draisaitl Oilers, Heischer Devils, Nylander Leafs, Marner Leafs, Sorokin Islanders, Kucherov Tampa, Saros Preds, and Svechnikov for Carolina. Canvas Suzuki Montreal, Capitals Carlson, Doughty Kings, Falk for the Blues, Georgiev Colorado, Kopitar Kings, Aho Canes, Hellebuck Jets, Konechny Flyers, Hanifin Jets, Decord Kraken, Eklund Sharks, Smith Sharks. Oh, that's a Young Guns Will Smith. That's a good one. Young Guns Canvas. Burns Canes, Lindholm Bruins, Skinner Oilers, Matthews Leafs, Tippett Flyers, Vetrano Ducks, Bouchard Oilers, Retire Del Vecchio. That's a good one for the Red Wings. Young Guns Canvases, Mancini for the Rangers, Blomqvist for Pittsburgh, Back for Dallas, Ponomarov Black and White Young Guns Canvas for Carolina, and a Lindholm Black and White for the Boston Bruins. Fluorescent of Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. Number to 150, Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. And a McGroarty for Pittsburgh Fluorescence. Outburst Silvers, Lindholm Boston, Loisterine Florida, Hag Vegas, Connor McMichael Washington, Carconi for Utah, and O'Connor for Pittsburgh. Shane Gillis Jr. Young Guns of Romanov Sharks, Celebrini for San Jose, Blomqvist for Pittsburgh, Cooley for the Sharks, Poulter for the Devils, LaRue for Nashville, Back for the Dallas Stars, the teammates Young Guns for San Jose, Scanlon for Rangers, Miss Yule for the Devils, Mancini Rangers, Ivan for Avs, Back for the Dallas Stars, Hanzik for Calgary, Philp for Oilers, Cardwell for the Sharks, Celebrini for the Sharks, Blake for the Canes, Ratty for Utah, McGroarty for Pittsburgh, Lamoureux for Utah, Casey Devils, Klapka Calgary, Kapanen Montreal, Steinberg Avs, Carlisle Tampa, Luchenko Philly, Thompson San Jose, Kovalenko Avs, Ponomarov for Carolina, Kamasu for Chicago, Geeky Tampa, Mishkov and Fedotov for Philly, Blake Carolina, Lee for LA, Steinberg for the Avs. It's funny, second one of these tonight. Number to 250 Deluxe, Siplikov. We got a clear cut of Lozon for Nashville. Number 250, that'll be a random. Carolina, Ottawa. Population count 1,000 for Florida of Barkov. Exclusives Young Guns of Allen for Chicago. Nothing crazy out of the Mishkovs, just the normal good stuff. Robertson population count for Dallas to 500. And we got a clear cut of Byfield for LA. All right, let me get the random left and the right. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The right side, get it. That is going to be Ottawa, Philly, Maple Leafs. To the right, to the right.